Hello and welcome back. My name is Vanessa Blank from Wild Woman Bushcraft. YouTubers or blogger reveal a lot of their life. They show their hobbies, they show what they do, what is their normal lifestyle. But of course we can pick out what we want to tell other people and what dirty secret is better at the bottom of the drawer. So today I tell you 10 points that you don't know about me before. I am an absolute control freak. I am really afraid that I lose something important. When I go out of the house, I check everything. Is the electricity out? Is the electric stove out? Did I forget something? Have I my key, my wallet, the house keys, the car key, everything, my mobile phone. And when I am out, I also had to check it the whole time. When I am for an hour out, I'm sure I check about 6 times my pocket if I had everything inside, if I don't lose my key or something else. I hate to do this, but I cannot do it in another way. Since I was a child, I had a very big feeling for awareness of wrongdoing. So I protect always the people that can't protect themselves. I hate bullying and I hate mobbing, so I had a lot of trouble in my school time because I always protect those children who are bullied from someone else, because I always fight back. And yeah, because of this my parents had often to call my teachers because I was, because of this, in trouble. And sometimes there was a situation, I had one boy in my class that was really bad against other children. So, and once I found a skeleton into the forest. It was the bone from a dead cat. And I take the head from the skeleton with me. And the next day in school, the boy was again very hateful against other children, and I said to myself, so, and now it is stop. When all the other children went out of the classroom for making a break, I was the last one, and I put him into his school bag, the head from the cat skeleton. It is really bad that I cannot see his face because I was so excited to see this. How he reacts when he put out the skeleton head from the cat out of his school bag. But I never see it. I hope he is not seeing this video, because then he knows who it was. Yeah, I always laugh when I think about the situation in my childhood. So I cannot see it when people are yeah, when they hurt them or when they do something against them what they are not, what is not right. I believe in God, but I had no problem with people who believe in another God or believe only in natural spirits. It is all no problem for me. The most important thing is that we respect each other and everything is peaceful. So I believe that there is something that we cannot see, something invisible, something over the earth. And I also believe that there is something what is not good to us. So God help us and protect us, and the other part will hurt us. And I believe also that there is something unearthly, something supernatural. And I will protect me and my family from those bad things. So I have incense, and I do really oft smoking incense the whole house, maybe every 2 weeks. And I also do this into my sheep and chicken house, so I do also smoke with incense into these parts from the farm, because I don't want that there is something around. And I'm also really afraid if I woke up in the middle of the night around 3 o'clock, because this should be the bad hour where the bad things come out, and yeah, this is something where I am really afraid for. So I want to protect myself and my family and all those what I love around me. I've been never flown in an airplane, so I was always only around 800 kilometers around from my home. So I was in Austria and Croatia, Italy of course, but never more than 800 kilometers. So when I can choose it, I see myself as a world traveler, but my pocket said no. You cannot earn so much money that you can see the whole world. But if I had the chance, I want to visit other parts of the earth, because here in Europe the most parts of the nature looks really the same. So I want to see something what is really different than all those what I know. I am really angry if I make holiday in Italy and I can eat their traditional German food, and in the restaurant they speak German because they have so much German tourists. So for this I don't have to make holiday to go into an Italian restaurant with German food and German language. So I want to go in a complete different culture where I cannot understand these people. Maybe they speak English, but they have a complete other language and complete other culture, and the nature looks really different to this what I know here. So maybe I am a little bit afraid if I go the first time into an airplane. I don't know, but if I had the chance, I will try it out. My zodiac sign is Aries, so you can believe it or not, but they said people who are horns, who wear horns in their zodiac sign, they can be very complicated, and I am sometimes a complicated person. I have a sick school, so this means that I always want to have right. And if I'm angry with someone else, I want to have always the last word. So I cannot stand the last word from another person, because I will be the one who said the last word, and of course I want to be right. I have not always right, but it is not so nice to fight with me. Not because I'm a bad person, but I have a really strong temperament because of my Italian grandparents. So all the people who live in the south have a massive temperament, and I had it also. So I hate to fight and I hate to discuss, but I cannot come out of my skin to do this not. I have a fear of heights. So it is no problem for me to drive into a roller coaster, but when I am high at something, maybe high in the mountain, and I look down, my knees would be very softened, and I had to catch something to hold me on. I never had have this into my childhood. One of my favorite things was climbing up in the crown of a tree and stay there while the wind is blowing really hard and the crown of the tree goes like this, and I was the whole time in the crown and hold me at a branch. I love to do this, so I had never fear of hate in the past, but since my children are born I have this and I really hate it because it I have often problems into the mountains, so I love to be very, very high in the mountains. The higher the better, but at some parts of the ways of the path I cannot look down, so I had to look only at the path, but I cannot enjoy the beautiful nature around because otherwise I will feel really unwell. Oh, it is 5 to 12 o'clock. When I had to finish something with a deadline, I'm always the last one. So I choose to make it always at the last bottom. And this is so bad from me. I hate that I be such a person because I had so many construction sites. I had to work at this to this, and then I had to do this. And I never finished one thing before I start to do the next thing, and this is a really bad point of me. And at New Year's Eve, the last year, I said to myself, okay, these are the points that I want to do better in the next year, and one of this is to do not all the stuff at the last bottom. Yeah. But I cannot do it this year, so maybe I tried the next year better. It is no matter what if I had to finish something for my survival book, everything. I make everything at the last part. I don't know why I do this. I want that they legalize marijuana. So I don't want that everyone smokes weed, but I know many people that have very bad muscle cramps and specialty, and the hemp plant really helped them. They are not complete healed from their illness, but they feel so much better. And the only thing why people not use the great medicine plant hemp is the pharmacy industry, because they cannot earn money with healthy people. So they cannot sell their medicine when there are only healthy people. When the people need medicine and they had always go to the doctor, they can earn money. And this is the only reason why they don't legalize the hemp plant. So here in Germany it is not allowed to smoke weed. Yeah, it is allowed, but it is against the rules to buy it and to take it with you somewhere. So when the police stopped the car and they found marijuana, you are in a really bad situation. So myself, I don't smoke weed, and I've been honestly, I never try it. So but I use the oil for my illness, and I know that there are many illnesses where the hemp tree can help. So I cannot understand why not more people stand up and fight to legalize marijuana. when you talk about something like that, many people put you into a drawer and said, oh, you use drugs, you're a bad person, what are you talking about, you have children. So I don't want that people use drugs just for fun, but I think the hemp tree is not really only a drug. So when people need to use this because they had an illness, I want that they can use it. So I don't want that everyone smoke weed to get high from it. This is not what I want to tell you. I just want that the people who really need it, who are ill, can use the hemp tree. I am a to-do list messy. I've wrote so many to-do lists and had notes everywhere. I've wrote to-do list for to do before winter comes, to-do list for kitchen, to-do list for this week, to-do list for every day, and at the end of the day I check the note and I've got angry because I cannot make every part of this to-do list. So I am only able to do the half of this note paper. And then I realized my day had also just 24 hours and I cannot work the whole time. And I laid a note down because I had to do this at the next day. And then I wrote a new one and a new one. And then I had my to-do list notes everywhere in the house. And I'm never able to do all these points that I want to do. This is really bad because, yeah, this is, I had no problem to organize everything, but I always want to do more than I had time to do this. When I tell other people that I am playing guitar, they see me with an acoustic guitar playing country songs. And when I tell them then that I play the most time electric guitar, they can't believe it because they don't think that I am a person like that who loves rock music. But it is true. In the past I had to learn guitar at school because I needed it for my job. And at this time I play songs like Take Me Home, Country Roads and something like that. And now I love a little bit other music, so I play it a little bit harder, if harder is the right word. So you can see it behind me. One of my favorite bands is AC/DC. So I play the part of the rhythmic guitar. The rhythmic guitar player from AC/DC died a few years ago and I play this part. So I sit at the computer and check out the tutorials, see how they play it, and then I try it. So I am not a really good guitar player, but I try my best. And after school I never got professional lessons to learn it. So we had one teacher for the whole class, and so you cannot learn it really good. And after that I had also no teacher to learn it. I only learn at YouTube tutorials. So, and for this part YouTube is really great because many people watch YouTube only to don't had empty time and to laugh, and yeah, but YouTube is also a great choice to learn something new like that. So at this Friday the new AC/DC album Power Up come out, and I'm sure a few hours after that they will be the first tutorials at YouTube how to play this and this songs at guitar. There are tutorials for every instrument. This is just great. This here is one of my acoustic guitar. I have two of them, and this one here is signed from a popular Bavarian musiker. You don't know him in the whole world around, so he's only famous here. And then I had these two electric guitars. This here is the Gibson SG, and here I have the Gretsch. And if I had enough time, I sit at this place here and play a little bit. So I am not really professional. I try my best, and if you say lovely, please, 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 maybe I play something for you. No, this is a joke. It is really not so good as I wanted, but it is getting better every time I play. And the most I play the most times at the Christmas time, because I love to play Christmas songs with the acoustic guitar, and I also play for something for the children, sleeping songs, and I am not sure if they can sleep really well if I play the sleep songs with the electric guitar, so I do this with this acoustic guitar. So this was 10 points that you guaranteed don't know about me. I said before, YouTubers only show small parts of their life and don't tell everything. And I'm pretty sure that you don't know those things about me. And I'm also sure that you had also a lot of questions about my lifestyle and about me. And if you want, you can write it down here in the comments. And if there are enough questions, I will make a new video with your questions and my answers. So, and before I finished this video, I want to tell you something about my health situation. So you see, I feel a lot better than the last weeks, but I cannot move the right part of my face. At this time I have also the paralysis of my face, so this is not going better at this point, but I'm pretty sure that I can handle this too in the future, and that everything will be like it was in the past, that I am complete healthy very soon. And this is, I think, so positive also because I've got so many nice, friendly and lovely messages from you. I've got many emails with people who tell me that they pray for me and they had the same illness and give me tips and tricks how I can fight against. I'm really sorry I can't give every one of you an answer, because there are hundreds of emails, and if I give every one of you an answer, I will sit there for weeks. So sorry, I hope you can understand it. I will tell you at this way how thankfully I am for all your emails and messages and prayers, and also the support that you gave me via PayPal. With this I can handle the situation without earning money from YouTube the last weeks. So if I haven't you, I cannot handle the situation. So from the bottom of my heart, a very big thank you to you all. I have so great subscribers. I never thought this before. You are great. Thank you. And now I'm out. If you want to ask me something, write it for me here down in the comments. And we see us again in the next video. Have a great time. Bye bye.